All right, good evening. I just thought I'd quickly drop on and make a video. I've just had a conversation with a client of mine talking about winter training. So I just thought I'd drop on here and give you a few ideas of what I do with clients and what I expect from clients. If you're one of these shooters that bounces from competition to competition to competition and thinks there's going to be an improvement, there isn't. You're going to fall behind people that are actually putting in the hard work. There's in England this week, there's a busy week of tournaments and it's very easy to book in and shoot them all. The hard work is to not book into them all. That's making the right choice, not the emotional choice of the enjoyment of going. It's actually about making the right choices performance-wise. What I try to implement into my system of lessons is that you work on a 75-25% basis. So during the summer months, you're working on 75% competition, 25% practice or training. And in the winter months, vice versa, we're looking for 25% competition and 75% practice and training. We must come out of the winter better than we entered it. And if you look at any professional sports team or person, they train substantially more than what they compete. And I think it was Adam Peaty, the swimmer, that said he trains for 50 hours a week for a race he does in 2 minutes. You know, that's the level of intensity that you need to be putting in. And then there's a very big difference between practice and training. Practice is when you're going to go and implement something that you're already very good at, and you're going to try and make it just a little bit better. And training is where you're going to go and try new things. You're going to try different methods, hold points, kill points, sim pairs, or things that you're not very good at. You're going to try and find a fix. And they're very different. One should be a lot less zeros. Practice should be less zeros, where training should be a lot of zeros because you're trying new things. But what we get caught in the habit of is going to competitions. We want to compete, and we just go competition, lesson, and that's not going to get you the biggest platform that you can have to get to the top of your potential. So, like I say, implement a 75 to 25% ratio. Do the hard work. Don't book into one of those shoots and go to the range and practice. If a competition in England's £45, that's going to get you at a good club around 160 targets in practice. So you can double your workload. You can repeat the target 5 or 6 times instead of only having 4 competitive goes where you probably make bad choices. So that's just my 2 pence on it. That's how I expect my clients to improve, by making the hard decision of not competing all the time and actually working towards being better when the summer months come. All right, any questions, drop me a message.